What's good, y'all? What's good, Real Talk Squad? This is Miles, and you're listening to Real Talk with Miles Johnson, where you know we always keep it real. Now, I'm going to keep it real. Ben Simmons is very, very similar to Carson Wentz. Now, if you don't know about the Carson Wentz situation with him in Philadelphia, I'm going to take y'all back in time. But before I start, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share this post so we can get this to everybody out there. But let's get right into it, man. So Carson Wentz. So if you didn't know already, so Carson Wentz, obviously he got traded from Philadelphia, from the Eagles. And he was their second overall pick years back. Might have been in 2016 or 20. I believe it was in 2016 he got drafted, right? 2016 he got drafted. And, you know, his first year he wasn't too good. Matter of fact, it might have been in 2015, 2016. But around that time he got drafted, right? First year wasn't too good, but then he made a tremendous leap in year two, right? He had an MVP type season. He gets injured. Then these injuries start to pile up. Little did we know, come his last year in Philly, he basically lost his job to Jalen Hurts. He lost his job to a rookie quarterback, and he played terrible he played terrible last season, and Philly fans were on him. And I think that he just wasn't mentally strong enough to play in Philadelphia. Remember that. Mentally strong enough to play in Philadelphia. If you are in Philadelphia, if you are an athlete playing for the Flyers, the Phillies, the Sixers, the Eagles, you have to be mentally strong because the Philly fans will eat you up. And they ate up Carson Wentz, and ultimately that drove him out of Philly. He wanted out. The Philly Eagles fans wanted him out. Everybody wanted him out. And that's kind of what's going on with Ben Simmons and the Sixers. Now, Ben Simmons, this guy, if we talk about, as I said earlier, the mental, lack in mental strength, right? Not being mentally strong. Ben Simmons is the total opposite of being mentally strong. If we're going to be completely honest. I mean, in the regular season, he is around a 65% free throw shooter. Come the playoffs, this guy was worse than Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, they made Hack a Shaq for Shaq, and he shot worse free throw percentage than Shaq. That goes to show you that it was in his head. You could see him not want to go to the free throw line. You could see him not shoot shots that were wide open. You could see him just be scared to put the ball in the hoop. And as a basketball player, what's the main goal? To get the ball inside the hoop, right? So this postseason showed that Ben Simmons was not mentally strong, and it showed. And it ain't show, but the Philly fans was just like, this guy, I mean, he's the number one overall pick. He's getting paid over $170 million, to be on this team, and he doesn't shoot. He can't shoot. And every offseason, what is he doing? Showing us videos of him shooting, right? One thing, Ben Simmons, people would not have been mad at you if we thought that you did not have the ability to be a great player. And we're seeing it as you post stuff on Instagram about you hitting jumpers and fall away shots and 3-pointers and all this. It's infuriating to Philly fans, right? It's infuriating to us. And so, again, he doesn't have that dog in him, and that's what you got to have to be in Philadelphia. Carson Wentz did not have that dog in him. He lost his spot to a rookie quarterback. I mean, he basically got discouraged that the Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts after Wentz had a history of injuries, and they needed a backup plan just in case he gets injured, and he did get injured. And I mean, and that situation ended up falling out with Ben Simmons. This guy, year in and year out, hasn't really improved too much. And at a certain point, it's like you're getting paid all this money. Same with Carson Wentz. You got to start producing. We kind of paid these guys off potential. And because we paid these guys off potential, the fans are expecting not only Carson Wentz at the time, but now Ben Simmons to produce. And that last season, Carson Wentz definitely did not produce. And this postseason, Ben Simmons definitely did not produce. But if you're an athlete, let's say Damian Lillard somehow comes to the Sixers. He's a dog, and he's going to do great. Guys that were dogs in Philadelphia, whether it's Allen Iverson, Andre Iguodala, Even Lou Will. I mean, we're not asking him to be LeBron James. We're not asking Ben Simmons to be LeBron James. We're not asking Carson Wentz to be Tom Brady. We love Donovan McNabb. We love Jalen Hurts right now. But all these guys are dogs, right? I think Ben Simmons, Carson Wentz, a little fragile, bro. A little fragile. They a little soft, and you can't be soft to Philadelphia. So that's why Ben Simmons and Carson Wentz, those situations are very similar. And like I've said, like I've always said, once the Philly fans turn on you, there's no coming back. Because you gotta be very, very strong mentally here to go to, block all that noise, because Philly fans is ruthless. I mean, my man Mike on Good Morning, Philadelphia, he then said, oh, we see Ben Simmons leaving Philadelphia. They had a trash bag in the river. A trash bag in the river. And then the trash bag hit something. He said, oh, Ben Simmons hit his head.
Got in footage of Ben Simmons leaving hastily out of Philadelphia. Let's take a look at this.
I'm like, y'all are ruthless, bro. Y'all are ruthless, but that's what it's like being in Philadelphia. And if you aren't a dog, you cannot survive in Philadelphia. You just can't. I mean, we're blue collar. We work hard. That's the culture in Philadelphia. That's what it all is about. That's what it's all about. And if you're not that dog, you are not going to survive in Philadelphia. Ben Simmons, he's going to be out the door. He might play this season, or he might play in training camp, or in the beginning. But this guy's going to be traded eventually, right? We all know this. And a guy like Carson Wentz got shown out the door, again, because he is not mentally strong. He's not mentally strong enough, right? He's not mentally strong enough to play in Philadelphia. So let me know what you think. Are these situations comparable with Carson Wentz leaving Philadelphia and with Ben Simmons on his way to being out of Philadelphia? Let me know if those comparisons, if you think that they're a good comparison. I think they are. But comment down below, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. With that being said, y'all, I'm out.